Hello everyone, my name is Kendall Holland and we're going to be talking about parts of the body today. I have a little sheet right here that kind of has the stuff on it. I'm just going to put that right over here so I can look at it. These bones right here, this right here and right here are your humerus. This bone right here is your greater tubercle. Then right in the middle is your lesser tubercle. If you go down, the inner part right here is your medial epicondyle, and that is going to be the same on both sides. Right here in the middle, this bone right here is your olecranian fossa. On the outside, it's the lateral epicondyle. This whole bone right there, that is your trochlea. Now, next bone is your radius and your ulna, which is the same on both sides. This bone right here is the head, and then the outside right here is your radius, and the inside is your ulna. The outside here is called the styloid process of radius. The inside is obviously going to be called your styloid process of ulna. Now, on the other side of the arm, this is obviously called your head of radius, and this is, again, your radius. And that's it for that. Now, moving on to the wrists and fingers. Starting with your fingertips, those are your phalanges. In the middle is your metacarpals. Right around here is your carpals. Starting at your thumb is this bone right there is your trapezoid, and then that bone right there is your trapezium, and then below that is your scaphoid. Now, more towards your pinky, this middle bone right there is your capitate. Below that is the hamate, and then below that is the pisiform, and then triquetrum and lunae. And that's it for wrist and hands. Now, a better shot of the pelvic girdle. This right here is the pubis, and on the outside right here is the acetabulum. This part right here, of course, is the iliac crest. This part in here is the sacroiliac joint. This right here is your ilium. Below here and there is your ischium, and then this is your obturator foramen, and then the inside right here is your ischial tuberosity. And that basically covers pelvic and girdle. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this down, and we are going to move on to the femur. Might be a little bit hard to do. We're going to move on to the femur, which is kind of like your thighs. So this right around here, so right around the whole entire circle, is the neck of the femur. Then right in here is your greater trochanter. Kind of like this. These two right here is your femoral heads. Right in here is your, if you can see, I'm sorry. Right in here is your lesser trochanter. Below in these bones in the middle is your, like that. Right in here is your medial condyle, and then on the outside is the lateral condyle. And that's it for that. Now, moving down the legs, is the patella, tibia, and the fibula. So right around in here. This is your fibula on the outside. Tibia is right here on this side. Right in here is your medial malalis. Of course, on this side too is your lateral malalis. I'm sorry, bring that up. Patella is more in your kneecap. Sorry. And right in here is your medial malalis, which is I already said that, but it is lower. So moving on to the ankle and the foot. So obviously down where your toes are, those are your phalanges. This is your metatarsals. And right down in here in your foot area, this is your tarsals, and then this is your calcaneus, and then this is this bone right in here is your talus. And that's pretty much it for that. Thank you for watching. I know that was a lot to go through, and it is kind of hard when they're dangling, but thank you again.